Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Peaked in Middle School. My name is Narwhal. I'm here with my buddy Chug.
Hello.
And my other buddy Chris.
Hello as well.
Guys, so last episode, we didn't know why Kyle was gaining so many more followers than me the other day. And somebody commented on our episode today explaining the whole thing. Did you see this comment?
I think we're talking about the same thing.
Okay, so this was hilarious to me. I told my parents, we were just dying laughing. So basically, we talked about how last week, if you haven't seen it, we talked about how this post on TikTok kind of blew up and Kyle gained a bunch more followers than me. We later found out that most of these people were gay. They just were gay.
That's completely fine.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm happy, but I didn't really know why.
Yeah, it was odd to me.
I was like, what about Kyle in particular? Well, no, I mean, you're a good look
at me.
Irresistible.
It's got to be the visor.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good look. I have to give that to you.
This is my version of a sweatband because we're podcasting in hot conditions right now.
Yeah. I took a screenshot. I'll read you guys this comment, but basically...
Is this on TikTok?
No, this was on YouTube today. A guy commented explaining kind of the conspiracy as to why you were like so popular.
I think there's many different conspiracies. I have some myself.
This one makes a lot of sense to me though.
Okay.
And I think you guys will like to hear this. So, as a younger gay guy, I know exactly why Kyle is getting more followers. He says, so do you guys know who Dylan Minnette is?
I don't. Maybe it's Minetti.
But he's the actor from 13 Reasons Why. He's the main guy in that show.
Clay.
I don't know if that's his name, but he's the main guy.
Wait, is that guy saying he looks like me?
Well, yeah. So first of all, we got over the weekend, Kyle was gone and didn't have service. We got like 6 or 7 different comments from people saying the guy on the Mariners shirt is really cute. He looks just like Dylan Minnette. And I
don't know who that is.
And so I looked up this guy and I was like, I could actually kind of see it, but I've known you so long, I needed an outsider opinion. And I asked my parents if this looks like Kyle, and both of them were like, that looks exactly like Kyle.
What?
And so wait, so hold on. Yeah, I'll show you a picture in a second. But
wait,
it says,
Chris, have you seen 13 Reasons Why?
I have, but a while ago.
Okay.
But
I want to see a picture.
Yeah,
I want to see a picture.
Okay,
again.
so they said Dylan Minnette from 13 Reasons Why is trending hard right now with his music with teen girls. It's not about who's more attractive out of the two of you. It's just that Kyle looks just like Dylan Minnette.
But I am more attractive out of the two. No, that's just like a throw in.
He said,
you want me to settle it?
Yeah, who's hotter?
No, don't settle it, please. You're going to hurt someone's feelings, and it's probably going to be mine.
No, settle it.
Kyle wins.
Wait, you're saying hotter between me and John or between me and Dylan?
We've already settled this before.
Oh, that's true.
When?
On the dock.
On the dock.
Oh.
Me and Chris are in a mutual relationship here if things
We can
go
share
south.
that story if we want.
Yeah, we might have before.
I mean, we might as well. We already are halfway there.
We're already three-way through. Oh, fuck me.
A three-way? Wait, what? So what's the story?
We're already doing a three-way right here.
Why?
So like we were playing. Okay, we play this game called the question game sometimes when like all the boys are together. Sometimes girls. It's worse when girls are there.
I think there were girls there.
Yeah, there were
probably girls there. And so basically how it works is you ask somebody, it's like truth or dare, but just only truth. And
it's not even like a game.
And it's just an honesty thing. Like you have to tell the truth. It's just like questions and you have to tell the truth.
It's truth or dare, but it's truth and you just can't lie or else you're just a
sometimes
loser.
we'll set each other up.
Yeah, if you lie, you get called out for it.
Yeah.
So like if I ask Kyle a question that only I know the answer to, and I just want him to spoil it to everybody, then any lies, I would call him out.
That's where secrets just get spread to the entire group.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's how we got close.
Someone asked, I think it was John, asked the question, he said, Kyle, of all the guys on the dock, who would you have sex with? And so I was like, well, I guess Chris, because he's the least hairy.
That's a valid reason.
It is a valid reason. That is my reason, too.
Did I return the favor?
I think Chris would also be kind of loving.
Yeah, and then I think
be gentle.
You would be gentle.
Now, did someone ask Chris, or did Chris willingly?
I turned it back on Chris because it was my turn. I said, Chris, who would you pick? I just hoping.
And I made it a little weird by saying you, but that was the honest answer because you were also the other least hairy person.
Yeah, so
we both hit puberty at like 16.
It was a mutual thing.
Yeah, but some people like the hairy bear,
and that's what John comes in.
Yeah,
you like the hair.
So
you like a big hairy
chest.
That's
what I'm saying. So maybe it's not that the gays like you better. It's just that you're a particular type for a certain section of the gay community.
Mm-hmm.
But
and
maybe
your
there's another
section just hasn't found you yet.
They just didn't see the clip yet.
Oh, they will.
But so basically going back to this, turns out that like this guy is really trending right now because he's an actor, and the second season came out, or the second
Fourth or something.
Really?
I watched it.
Okay, well
I
that
don't know
season
why.
came out, and he also makes music now, and
Oh.
you look just like him. So
I don't think I do.
Okay, let's
Here-
see it.
I also don't think he's very attractive.
okay, so I'm gonna show Chris first.
Oh, this guy.
The facial structure
Yeah, it's
looks a lot
it's
like
just-
yours,
Yeah.
and it's
jawline.
the eyes and the jaw.
Yeah.
Jesse?
He's a good-looking guy,
Not really.
dude. He does.
He-
Here, wait. Look
That
at this
picture
one.
actually a little bit does kind of look like me.
That looks like you.
Fuck. All right.
Dude, no, that's good though.
I mean,
I wouldn't say
he's not like just a super sexy dude.
I mean, to the certain demographic.
Is that what you view yourself as, a super sexy dude?
That's what I hope to be. That's what I hope people.
No, you're not
think
gonna
of me
you're
as.
not gonna be compared to Ryan Reynolds anytime soon.
I
so.
think there's a comparison to be made.
Yeah. So there you have it. But we made jokes about how you look.
What are you doing?
You good?
Why'd you turn?
I almost had to cough.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
We've made jokes about how I thought Kyle looked like the guy from Peaky Blinders, but I think that is a much better
Yeah.
look-alike. Or like that's your closest doppelganger I think we've ever found.
Chris's dad thinks I look like Jordan Spieth. Right?
The
Was it your
golfer?
dad?
Yeah. I don't see it,
I
but
don't either.
I don't know what he
He's
looks
also
like,
really
but
good. So I'm a talented actor. I can golf. What
Yeah,
else could you ask
can't
for?
golf.
Well,
yeah, Chris, I
can
wanted
golf.
to ask you.
My
So
analysis on Kyle's golf.
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yes,
So
please.
Kyle's been golfing with you guys a lot recently. Well, more than
3
usual.
times.
And you're a Division I golfer. In your opinion, is Kyle better or worse than he should be for how much golf he has played?
I really haven't played that much golf.
Kyle, from when he started, has gotten a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would say he's right about where he should be with how much that he has played.
On par for the course, some would say.
Not on par, but
Well,
well over
Double
par.
Yeah.
But from when he started, he was awful. And obviously, every beginner in golf, I mean, it's a hard sport to pick up.
we saw
You
Jordan.
have to do it a lot and then practice the right way to get better. But he's gotten a lot better, noticeably better. He's learned how to play with the slice. He just aims way
You just
left
gotta,
and
you
lets it whip.
you're stuck with it. You gotta play it. You gotta make it play. You know.
Now, is that kind of like, I don't play golf, but is that kind of like Sean Marion's jumper where it's just broken, but he just learns to make it work?
No, it's like picture like your jump shot just always goes to the right, and you just aim at like the left part of the backboard. That's how I
Yes.
play golf.
And it doesn't- now,
But not even the left part of the backboard. It's like I'm aiming at the bench, and it goes in the hoop.
Oh, he's aiming 45 degrees left.
Yeah,
okay.
with my driver.
Now,
Yeah.
Most.
will he reach like a limit where if he does it that way, he won't be able to get any better at a certain point?
Yes, and now is that limit.
I
So
need
he's
get
gonna
rid of
have
this
to
thing.
get
He
rid of
won't
it.
get better if he keeps doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
We have to get rid of the slice before he can get
Okay.
any better.
I've successfully gotten rid of the slice like for 75% of my iron shots. There's just that 25% that just goes
Yeah.
off to the
He
side.
slips in some really nice shots every now
I
and
also slip
Okay.
in some
then. Yeah.
ducks.
Now, are there any pro golfers that just have like a nasty slice that just like made it work?
No.
None of
just
them.
not a
No.
thing.
I mean, some pro golfers play like a miniature slice. So
But not-
15, 20 yards. I mean, with Kyle, it's like we're talking 60, 70 yards when he hits it.
Dude,
good.
there's like some shots that just go so far right, it's unbelievable. Like you cannot believe that I could hit a ball that far offline. This visor doesn't feel great on my forehead. I feel like I'm getting chafed right now.
It's kind of like a strain. The only person I've ever seen rock a backwards visor is my dad, and like I can't.
Dad rocks backward visors.
Yeah, dude.
I have a question for Chris.
Okay.
Okay, so we're getting back to the penis topic again.
Oh.
Chris's mom, I'm sorry if you're listening to this. You probably don't want to hear this.
Where are we going?
I think I
but-
know what you're gonna
But
say.
on
and it's not good.
the last couple episodes ago, when I think it was around the time of our big clip where John was like, I said, hey, let's rank our friends from like dick size,
Mm.
and John
Yeah, I heard
put
this.
Chris in last place.
Guys.
So
What?
I was thinking,
Guys.
I was just wondering, Chris, what is your opinion of that? How
Lies.
do you feel about it? Where do you think you actually rank?
Well, I think John is in a defensive place right now,
what
and
I'm
he would
saying.
only say this if he was hiding something very, very small.
The most vocal ones are the
Guys,
small
that's
pinky
what
boys.
everyone
Yeah, he's
says,
just
but I'm just
covering
saying
it up.
we talk about that stuff on our podcast, so I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to address it.
Oh.
I can't just like if Kyle brings up dick size, I can't be like, I don't want to talk about it, because then it makes me look guilty, like I have a small one. But when Kyle asked me to rank our friends,
Okay, I'm
puts you
curious
in a
who
bad
got
position.
number one.
I think Willig. maybe?
Willig,
he's got that slender, but I guess so. do
Willig
you.
has the exact same body structure.
no,
as me.
Willig's skinnier than you.
Yeah, but
So
I feel
then,
like,
how does that result in a larger penis?
I just
Because
feel
it's
like
like
Willig
the
has a bigger
shock
dick than you. I don't-
No, listen, it's not that I think Chris is a small. It's just that someone's gonna have to come in last.
That's true.
So
And picking
and
Jordan
I-
just wouldn't sit right with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, I see how it is. I'll take last. I mean, first place is like 10 inches, and then all the way down, I'll take the 6 or 7 inches.
Yeah,
in
and
last.
and I
That's last place. That's a good friend group.
I
That's
know.
that's some power dicks in the friend group.
Well, that's just
Yeah.
what I'm assuming, because 6 or 7 inches.
is average.
it's not
for-
though.
For me it is though.
Well, yeah,
Shut up, John.
that's usually what you're getting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool. No, but I think I said Willig, Chief, Shim. I said Shim because he has a lot of testosterone, more than most, so maybe that correlates.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
I was in the bottom two.
Me and you, buddy.
And ever since that clip that went,
Gentle.
The gentle boys are down. That'd be another reason. Like I wouldn't want someone with just a giant dick,
yeah.
So
By the way, if you guys are new here, I swear we don't talk about penises every episode, but the last 4 it just happens to be a part of it.
hey, this is what made us go viral.
Yeah, but like,
We're doing too much dick.
and we've got some messages the last couple weeks since that clip from people saying like they want to know more about our penises, and I'm sorry, but
You're just
this
not
is
gonna
the
get-
extent. Like,
You're j-
there's no more info to share.
You're just not getting that info. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So, all right.
Also, I wanted to apologize to my mother and to my girlfriend of 1 month, who will probably be listening to this for the first time.
Yeah.
What's up, Sarah?
What's up, Sarah? By the way, Chris. I don't know.
What are you going with here?
He's going to put me in a bad spot.
No,
with Sarah
I was
with
just
this
gonna say
question.
you got a trophy,
Oh yeah.
and I wanted to talk
Oh.
about it because I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I love this story.
Yeah. So tell
Um,
me the story.
Okay, a little background. Sarah and I started talking a little after finals, and then things kind of popped off from there. And we weren't dating yet, but I went home for a few weeks, and I was talking to my mom because I was going to go back and visit the next weekend. And I was like, Mom, like I think I'm going to just ask her to be my girlfriend, make it official, all that kind of stuff. But I want to do it in a very unique way. So
Chris is a unique guy.
yeah, so we're just doing yard work, and I was like, Mom, I think I figured it out. I'm going to buy her a trophy. And for those who don't know, I've never had an official girlfriend. So this is the first one.
This is a big deal.
Big
And
time.
so I went online and I ordered this trophy, which is surprising that trophy stores are open during COVID,
How much?
like $20. And the
What
trophy
a
said,
commitment.
Yeah.
congratulations, Chris's first girlfriend. You did it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I kind of made it all about myself. But
Did you didn't put her name on there?
No, I didn't. Put it in.
Come on, dog.
I don't know. It didn't cross my mind.
yeah.
Yeah, like I just had it forever,
yeah.
waiting to give it
Chris
to
is like, I made this 7 years ago.
It's been this long.
Sorry, it's so dusty. It's just been on my shelf.
Yeah.
No, but we went to dinner and then came back, and I was like, hey, can you grab me my jacket from the top shelf? And she like looks up there and she's like, there's no jacket. There's just a trophy. And I was like, just grab it. And she's like, what? So then she just grabs it, pulls it down, and is just cracking up the whole time.
So it worked.
And I
She
was
loved
like,
it.
We're in.
Did you post a picture of the trophy?
No, but I have a picture of the trophy.
Oh, you gotta post that.
I should have.
Where you?
Yeah.
That would have been a good one to post on my 1 month.
Yeah.
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 Whoops.
The old 1 month post.
The old 1 month. Hey, 1 month is a lot for somebody who's been zero their whole life.
No,
Yeah,
I get
see,
it. I get it.
Every month is special.
I probably had a 1 month post at some point too.
Exactly.
When he was 16.
I was 16.
I'm kidding him. No, I love it, and I think it's hilarious because like, if any of our other friends were to get a trophy for their girlfriend, I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
But when I saw Snapchats of you ordering it, I was dying laughing because I'm like, that is so perfect. That is the most Chris thing he could do, and I love it.
He also like delayed the ask for like a couple days because like shipping.
Oh yeah, yeah. I went over on like a Wednesday or something, and or a Tuesday, and I couldn't ask her to be my girlfriend until like Thursday, or I think it was Wednesday, and so I like delayed it from the first date night, and she totally thought that I was gonna ask her then, but
Good thing you didn't get
because
dumped.
it wasn't ready, I had to wait. Priorities.
I haven't been in a relationship in a while. Is this the first, or I mean, what am I saying? At this age, is that a norm? Like, at what age do you stop asking officially if like I feel like there's a certain age where you just know you're dating at some point,
Yeah.
And like, if you never officially say, like, do you want to be my girlfriend? How do you know when your anniversary date's supposed to be? Because like, a lot of people talk for a while before things happen.
I personally wouldn't care too much about like an anniversary date.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just hypothetical here. You start talking to some girl, Kyle. You guys go out a few times.
Yeah.
You hang out a lot. Things
All right.
are great. Do you ask her at this age, would you say, like, do we want to make it official? Or do you just kind of realize, like, we're already kind of a thing, so let's just keep going?
I feel like it depends on the person.
Okay.
Like if it's someone that's just like, so what are we? Then it'd be like, will you be my girlfriend? Or it could be just like a casual like, so guess we're like together now, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it needs to be said maybe
Yeah.
at one point or another. I have a friend who they kind of just did the whole, we're just dating, we're going on dates, and then pretty soon they were official without really even saying it, and then they just chose a date.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was going to be the day that they would celebrate the 1 month, 6 month, year, or whatever it happens to be. But we're at that age where it's starting to not really matter whether you say
Yeah.
boyfriend or girlfriend, but
Yeah,
Okay.
That's true.
When I was in college, I was 20, and one of my best friends lived like in this little apartment pretty close to me, and his roommate was also 20. So I was 20, my friend was 20, his roommate was 20, but his roommate's girlfriend was 31. Now,
Wait.
yeah,
He's 20 and she's 31.
yes. Now,
Uh-huh.
at what age is 11 years not weird anymore?
Well,
is the
definitely not
difference.
when you're 20.
like 40.
So if someone's 30 and 41, is that weird? I feel like that's not weird
that's
anymore.
Not too, yeah, it's like weird, but it's not like you can't do it.
Okay, but 50 and 61 isn't weird
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
like basically the same. You're just old.
But how come it changes? Because it's the same 11 years.
Because I think maturity happens at certain ages, and then when you're just like past like, I don't know, 40, I feel like you're
The
kind of
same
there.
maturity.
Kind of
Yeah,
there.
I think it's like personal preference thing. Like some
Yeah.
people are more flexible in age.
Yeah.
I could never see myself dating anybody more than 3 years apart from me.
Yeah.
And 3 almost feels big.
Yeah, especially because I feel like at this age, like someone who's 19, like if I think about me every single year, I have changed so much each year. Like, dude, if I was dating someone that was 19, it's just, we're just not on the same level of, I'm so much more mature than you.
That's
obviously.
my brother's age.
Yeah, like it's like Maddie's friend.
Yeah, that's
mean,
the
I-
reference point.
Yeah.
And I'm not a mature person, to be honest, but there's some maturity factors.
So you
of,
should
like-
be dating like an 18-year-old.
Yeah, maybe. Let's not. I was going to say, yeah, let's not go down there.
I know someone who's 80 and
That doesn't even matter.
no,
Unless
but
she's like 30.
well, no, she's like 55.
Oh.
So he was 25 when she was born.
She's 80?
He's 80, she's
Oh.
55.
Gosh, she could start a life after him.
I mean, wait, when did they meet?
Well, like they were both like pretty old.
Well, like, clearly not.
Well, I don't know. Like I don't know when they met, but I know like it's just recent.
Yeah, I just feel like if there's a generation apart from you, it's like, you're so different from people like that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't relate much to growing up as someone who's 50 right now.
But I will say, if you spend a lot of time with a certain like type of person of a certain age or like a certain mindset, you eventually start to act and feel similar. Like if I was to live with my grandparents for like 5 years, I would start acting and
Just
doing
old as
things
shit.
that are older. No, for real. I'm serious.
My knees.
Bobbling around,
No, but that's a real thing.
yelling at kids.
Cause like that's like actually like a scientifically proven thing.
Like you just adapt to be old.
I'm not saying you like legit like get bad knees, but I'm just saying your lifestyle will kind of suit who you're around. So
I
like,
get that.
And older people, like someone who is like 70 but lives with like a really young family, maybe they'll like have more like vitality and just be a younger acting 70-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah, but imagine dating somebody your parents' age.
Yeah.
That's like the age difference that you said.
55 to 80, that's 25 years. My parents are way older than 25 years older
Yeah.
than me.
Yeah.
My parents are like
but still,
36 years older than me.
someone that's 37. No, that was the wrong.
What?
That was 47.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, that's why I brought up the question.
Yeah. Like I don't know how am I gonna hold a conversation with like a 47-year-old that's not like a like a parent kid talk, you know?
You haven't met them yet, Kyle.
That's true. There could
Maybe
be a
one day.
47-year-old with
You
my
could
name
lead
all
them in a strong relationship.
Yeah.
Could. I don't see myself leading someone who's like 50.
Do people lead people in relationships? Like what? I feel
Someone
like
wears the
that's-
pants either way, I think.
No, there's.
I mean, there's like
relationships-
mutual pants wearing, but I think like I just feel like how am I gonna wear the pants if this person like is like triple my age?
Yeah. No, I would hate to be like. I get that there was like gender norms where like historically the guy like is the breadwinner and like the wife takes care of the kids and stuff or whatever. But like, I would like kind of hate to be in a relationship where like one person does like all of the particular thing and the other person does all of this particular thing.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we just divvy this up and just like all do a little bit, you know? Seems a
Agreed.
lot like
Yeah.
a better system to
That
me.
makes
but-
a lot of sense, but I'll play devil's advocate here and say that each person's going to have their individual skills.
That's true.
And if one person has a job, whether the boy or the girl, that is making a lot of money, and then you have kids, well, it
Yeah.
might be smart for one of them to stay home.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Dude, being a stay-at-home dad would be sick.
Yeah.
Although I think
Do you
it's
think
a
you'd
lot.
suck at that, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think I'm not cleaning shit? Changing diapers,
Yeah.
feeding kids.
If you guys had like, I asked my dad the other day, if you had $100 million, would you have a full-time like nanny / chef / person who lives in your house and helps you with things, who's not in your family? Or would you feel weird having that?
Depends how many kids I have and how crazy they are.
Yeah.
There's ways around that, too. You could, like, order meals that come in, or you could just eat out.
Yeah.
I might have somebody that cleans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cleaner, like
Cleaner
maybe
would be
like a
lit.
gardener or something. Because like, dude, if I had a dope lawn and I gotta mow that thing.
You got to do all the hedges and
Oh,
stuff.
screw
No
that.
way.
No.
If I got the
Imagine it.
money, that's going to that.
Oh, for sure.
I think anyone who has a fancy hedge doesn't do it themselves.
Dude, there's some dads out there that are hedge masters. Like I had some dads in my old neighborhood that just hedged like every single day. And I'm like, this doesn't even. Your dad mows
like
the lawn
shaving.
every day.
Yeah, my dad
Every
mows the lawn.
day?
In the summer, he mows it like every night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not like night, like pitch black mowing the lawn, but
Probably
midnight.
mows it more than he shaves.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, there's this one lawn on this house that's like famous. It's right near where you used to work, Chris. It's over by like, it's like 10 minutes away from our house. And it's this house that this guy is like known for it. Like all the neighbors know it and we know it because our friends live right near him. And his yard is pristine every single day for as long as I've been alive. You drive by it and it doesn't look real. Like it looks like it's just out of like a movie.
Or maybe it's not real.
No, it's real. And he takes pride in it. Like he brags about it and he like mows it every day and he like trims up every single edge and every single bush.
Everyone's got a hobby.
No, it's
OCD.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be a little bit of OCD
Yeah,
there.
I mean, if like one blade of grass he sees it and he just gets fuming.
So one other thing I want to talk about that happened today before we get too far into the episode. So recently, I've talked about on the show, I recently bought a new PC and I was really excited because like for my job, that's kind of like the main piece of equipment that I need for what I do. So like a new computer was like a big deal. It's like a new car. I was
It's like getting that new driver.
Yeah. Chris, how
Oh,
often?
I'm hyped.
How often do you get like new clubs?
Every few years or so.
Oh, so it's a special day when you get a new driver.
Oh, it's a great day.
Yeah. How much is like a driver that you would use?
A driver that I would use is pretty expensive. It would probably cost anywhere from $300 to $700.
What about a driver that I would use?
$100.
Wow. So he's 7 times better. He's actually probably more than 7 times better than you.
No,
I'm worth 7 times more than you.
Score wise, he's like twice as good as me.
Yeah, but
140? No, you shot like
Oh,
no, I'm not saying like
1.8.
score wise, but just
1.5.
talent wise though. Because like there's a certain point where your score will only go up a little bit, but your talent goes up.
Oh, talent, just infinite.
Do you think you're 7 times better than Kyle? Like if 7 Kyles
I don't even know
were
how to
morphed
scale
into
this.
one body and all of their golf skill.
Like if Kyle
Maybe it
got
could be like-
7 shots
Yeah,
and then chose the best one each time,
yeah,
yeah.
we should try that sometime.
I'd still beat you.
Oh shit, yeah, you would. I just can't.
I
like,
think
hit
you'd
it
get
as
like
far.
you could probably have like 10 or 15, and I'd hit it
Yeah. Because dude, like
that's
even if I shoot, like,
humble as possible. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like even
I
if
don't
I
mean to
hit a
sound
good
cocky.
shot, it's still not going as far as Chris's shots. I just don't have whatever swing to make it go far enough.
Yeah.
you might putt a lot better than me though.
It's true.
So anyways, I got this new computer. I've been really excited. I've had it for probably like a month now. And today, like my parents were like, hey, we're getting the house repainted today. So these guys are going to come and they're going to pressure wash. Like before you can repaint a house, you have to pressure wash the whole outside of it to like clean it. So when they get here, they like knock on the door. They're like, hey, make sure all your windows are closed because when we pressure wash, like if they're not closed, water will fly in. We're like, yeah, every window's closed. We double checked. Everything's good to go. Now I'm just editing away and I hear them doing the windows kind of like near this room, but not quite at the room I'm at. And then like 10 minutes later, I'm editing and all of a sudden it just starts raining from the ceiling. Like water in my office. I got all my, like my computer is not covered. It's just out in the open. All my like camera gear and shit and like computer gear are there. And it just starts pouring from the roof. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God. And I'm like yelling, but no one's home. And the guys outside can't hear me because it's a fucking pressure washer. So I'm like, no, stop. And they're like right outside the window. But it turns out the windows up above. So there's these windows really high up on the wall that like you can't reach. Like you got to get a full on ladder to get up there. They don't even actually open. Like you can't open them. But our house is so old that the seal just broke. And so as they're pressure washing this for like 5 minutes, it's not like a short thing. It's like raining in my office.
You didn't even get them to stop?
No, because I didn't know what to do and I panicked because it's getting on my computer and the top of my computer is graded. So there's all these holes in the top and it's landing just all right on my computer.
Ew.
And I'm like screaming. So I run in the other room and I get like a bunch of towels from my bathroom. I throw it over my computer so at least more can't get in. And then it gets all over all my monitors, my keyboards and shit. And all over my like, I recently like got a business license and all the paperwork that comes with it. And some of that paperwork, you don't get like an online profile that's just like certain information is only on this piece of paper.
There's got to be like a different way to get it, though.
Well, if you lose it, I think you can have them send it again. But like
Yeah.
all that just got drenched. And basically it was just a tsunami in my office. And
like
now
how much water are we talking? Like how much of a rain?
like I could pour some on here to show you how much got on my computer.
I mean,
All right, let's do a
all
little
right.
demonstration.
All right. So more than this.
all that on your
There was
on
probably
your computer.
at the beginning it was spread out like this. And but that's on these grates. So it's falling through.
That's a lot of water.
Oh my gosh.
And
Is
I'm
it
like-
all still functioning?
Yeah, so I freaked out and I panicked. I'm like, dude, are you kidding? Like I'm thinking it's going to break. So I get a towel and I throw it on top of here and it looked like when I put the towel on it started soaking it up. So I thought I'm like, okay, maybe I'm good. And I finished work for the day, so I kept editing. Haven't seen any issues yet, but I'm scared.
So what are we gonna do about this water you just poured on the table?
Yeah, I'll go get a napkin.
Yeah, one napkin will do that.
Actually a tissue.
It's creeping towards me.
Kyle's OCD's kicking in.
So yeah, I've just ultimately had a really shitty day, but I feel happier now because I'm surrounded by my friends doing what I love.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I just hope you don't go back inside and everything's just like dead.
Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna be like more sad than you've probably ever seen me in my life. Actually, if my computer breaks.
Damn.
Well, I wonder if that is even your fault. Like if you could go talk to the people who are doing the hard work.
I mean, they're not buying me a new computer.
It's not their fault either, because like
they told you make sure all your windows are closed, and the thing is, it's like it's no one's fault because they were closed. It's just the seal is broken, so it just started drenching.
do you have who built your dad built your house?
Yeah,
You
see,
can
I
sue
can't.
your
Your
dad.
dad
can't
is
sue my dad.
responsible.
Yeah. Do you think your dad would buy you a PC?
No,
No, I don't think so either.
I mean, it's just that like, it's not like a couple $100. Like it's like a big
Oh, yeah.
investment, and I'm dumb. Well, the thing is, you can buy insurance, but you have to buy it on every single individual part. So I'm like, I don't want to buy insurance on like 15 different parts, so I'm just not going to buy insurance because I won't need it.
Famous
here we
last
are.
words.
Yeah. But there you go, guys. I just need you guys to feel sorry for me. But
I
Chris.
feel sorry for you.
I'm sorry.
Chris, one thing I want to talk to you about. You get another year of golf.
Yeah.
Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
So basically what happened was we were halfway through our season when the virus hit everywhere, and then obviously all the sports got canceled and golf goes with it, even though it's easy to socially distance yourself on the golf course.
Yeah.
All sports just kind of go hand in hand with the NC2A. We initially, after it got canceled, we're like, okay, I wonder if we'll get another year of eligibility. Other sports are doing it, but we've already played half our season. I don't know what's going to happen. Baseball only played a few games, whatever.
Yeah.
And they announced we got eligibility. So I don't want to say that I benefited from COVID because there's people dying all over the world, but because of it, I was granted another year of eligibility, and I get to go pursue my master's degree next year. So things kind of did fall into place with me, and
Yeah.
I'm excited for next year, and I can't wait to actually get some closure with golf because, A, I wasn't playing very good, so I wanted to have a chance to finish well, and B, I don't really want to leave college yet anyways. I
Yeah.
love college.
You should just gain like 20 pounds of muscle so you'd be like Bryson and just hit bombs when you
Just
come
hit
back.
bombs. Hit them
Yeah.
everywhere, though.
Yeah,
There's
well,
no way I hit it as straight as Bryson if I get that long.
Is that like when you're golfing, is it that much harder to like if you gain a bunch of muscle to just like hone in on where you're supposed to be hitting?
If I were to tomorrow just show up to a course with 20 more miles an hour swing speed, I would not be able to keep it on the map.
Really?
Yeah, but it would just take reps and practice. But the thing is, the guys who hit it so much longer, they're able to take less club and hit easier clubs, the same distance as the other guy would.
What
hit
does
their
take less
driver.
club mean?
Instead of
This
hitting
guy doesn't even know golf.
instead of hitting driver, they will hit a 3-wood where you hit your driver.
Okay.
And a 3-wood is easier to hit straight.
The
than
higher the
a
number
driver.
But
goes,
why
it's
does
usually
that
easier to hit
benefit
straight.
them using like different?
Because
clubs?
it's easier to hit those clubs straight.
Like the higher the number, it's
Oh.
usually easier to hit them straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like when I first started golfing, like I could hit a pretty good 9-iron most of the time, and now I can like hit down to like a 6 pretty consistently. Sometimes a 4.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Driver
to put it into
space.
perspective, if there's 150 yards to a hole, Kyle's probably going to hit a 7-iron, 6-iron. I'm probably going to hit like a 9-iron. So for me, it's going to be easier to hit that, the 9-iron compared to his 7-iron.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. The more you know.
So if you were to just come back and play this season and just go off, and you get like an opportunity to like do what your brother did and like play, what tour is he on?
So last year he was on PGA Tour Latin America.
Okay, so that's like you said like single A basically.
I would equate that to single or double A baseball.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you let's just say, because you're basically saying like after this you're kind of just done with golf. What if you just go off? You can like ride that wave.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, it crossed my mind. I think about what happens if I play this year and I get unbelievably good and I'm placing in all the tournaments and whatnot and I'm winning a few, whatever, and I finish the year as one of the best players
Yeah.
in college golf. Like, just what if?
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you exactly what I would do now. Right now, my plan is to just graduate, get my degree, get my master's degree, and then get a job. But if I played really well, and things did work out, and I had somebody who was able to sponsor me to turn pro, because golf is so expensive. It's not like other sports where you're signing a deal and you have a contract and you're getting paid. No, it's all commission.
That's what's crazy is like you could be a pro golfer and like you have to fund your own stuff.
Because like you only place based on like how you place, or sorry, you only get paid based off how you like place in tournaments. Basically.
Exactly.
That's
and you kind of have to pay your way into those tournaments and for travel. The top players like the Matthew Wolfs, the Victor Hovland, those guys.
Of course. The Matthew Wolfs and Victor Hovland.
If any of the listeners know these names, then props to you.
Do.
And I like you a little more. But those guys finished college and they probably signed huge deals with Nike.
So really, there's no way in golf to get consistent income or like a salary unless you're signed to a sponsorship deal, because that's just what's crazy. Because like in every other major team sport, the team that you play for is paying you a salary, whereas in golf, there is no team. It's just you.
I'm sure like tennis is similar in that way.
Yeah, I'm sure tennis is similar. And that's just the thing, is that it's not a team sport.
Yeah.
You're playing completely for yourself, and you are a walking advertisement if you think about it. You're not rocking a uniform. You're wearing
brands,
tailor-made stuff.
It's like NASCAR.
So, yeah, these companies are investing large amounts of money in you. Think about what Tiger did for Nike.
Yeah.
Tiger brought in so much money for Nike, as well as he probably made hundreds of millions from Nike.
Yeah. So, like, you said you've thought about, like, what if you just play really well this year and get the opportunity to, like, play professionally? Is that, like, the dream, or is it kind of just like, oh, you think about it and, like, is that really, like, a huge goal, or are you like not too invested in that idea?
I'm not necessarily planning for it, but once a dream, always a dream.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, when I first switched over from baseball to golf, I mean, it was like, okay, let's see how good I can get. Okay, once I got good, I was like, the sky is the limit. You know, I want to go as far as I can possibly go. I want to play on tour, and that was the dream for so many years. So that being said, yes, it is still in the back of my mind, but it's not the priority. I'm thinking about other things and other passions that I have and trying to pursue those, while also giving everything to golf, because I'm still playing for a school. I'm not playing for myself.
Yeah.
I love my team and I care about my team and I want us to do well, really bad. So that's kind of what fuels me at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question for you. If you get on tour, I was going to say, can I be your caddy? But, like, I know that's not going to happen. Like, whatever. Like, maybe there's one tournament down the line where it's like, oh, Brian can't caddy for me.
I'm in
like,
the area.
Maybe Kyle. I just happen to be playing in Seattle.
really hoping here.
I have caddy for Chris once. And
was he a good caddy?
I don't remember what I shot, but I remember hitting one out of bounds on the second to last
you
hole.
played, like, pretty well until, like, 17 to 18 just kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
But
yep.
It's because you started playing aggressive.
Yeah. We
Some
were
bad
in the
advice.
trees, and I was like, I'm going for this. And you're like, you
Do it.
sure? And I was like, yeah. And you're like, heck yeah. It
Kyle's
just
like,
goes
yeah.
right into the bushes.
Yeah, I remember walking over and your dad looked at me. He's like, "What is he doing?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Why are you asking me?
Okay, so obviously I'm not going to be your caddy, which I think I can live with. Could you put a PIMS sticker on your bag, or
Deal.
even wear a PIMS shirt? What if we got like a PIMS golf shirt? Would you wear it?
Dude, we should get PIMS polos.
Dude.
I would wear that in a tournament this summer if you
That
got it
would
for
be
me.
legit.
So would I. I'd wear that every time. That'd be so expensive.
I could do that.
Dude, I wonder where you
They're
could
going to be
find
more expensive. I know how to get them. They would be more expensive than like t-shirts,
Yeah,
but
if anyone's willing to buy a
they-
PIMS polo and golf in it, like, let us know. Maybe we can make that happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then we could connect
Anybody
with the
willing to sponsor?
older demographic.
That's how you move up.
Yeah.
Add golf into it.
Yeah. Chris, do you feel like when golf does come to an end, whether that's after this year or after if you get to go pro and play for a while, do you feel like you'll be like I always wonder, because obviously Kyle and I never played college sports, but I always wonder, do you feel like you'll be okay with hanging it up, or will there be something that eats away at you? Because obviously golf is a sport you can play forever. It's not like you're once you're done playing football, you kind of just don't play ever.
You can't just
you can't just
casually
tackle
play
people.
Yeah, and same goes for baseball.
Yeah,
for the
but
most part.
I don't know. Do you feel like when you're done, you'll be content and be okay with it, or do you think you'll miss it a lot?
I think I will be pretty content, and that is because I've had 5 years by the end of this of golf, and B, I will always have that competitive nature of golf and wanting to go out and play competitively. I don't really get a rush necessarily out of just going out and playing golf for fun. Mm-hmm. What keeps me practicing is the competitive side.
Yeah.
And I think I would slowly lose my appeal to play golf if I was just playing for fun, because I would stop practicing and then I would get worse.
And that would be hard to witness, especially when you're playing in college at such a high level, to slowly see yourself not be as good as you once were.
Slowly creeping into my
territory. Exactly. And you're expecting yourself to hit the shot the way you always have. And, it's 150 yards. It's easy. I just can't pull it off. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I will be totally frustrated and stuff. But the thing about golf is, like you said, you can play it your whole life. I can play competitive golf my whole life. I don't have to turn pro.
Yeah.
All these tournaments that I play in during the summers and past summers, I can still play in those. So it will be a summer thing for sure. I won't play in anything outside of the summer.
Yeah. So you would still do it,
but
playing random tournaments?
I could play the Seattle Am. I could play the Bellevue Am. I could play all that stuff. That's not high school or college specific. That is amateur specific.
So anyone can play as long as you qualify with a certain score?
Depending on the tournament.
It's the Bellevue Am you can play, right?
The Bellevue Am you can sign up. Cam's playing.
Oh, gosh.
I might have to sign up.
Don't.
If I can break 100.
Your handicap wouldn't be low enough.
Fuck.
So Kyle's too bad to do it.
Yeah.
If I can consistently
I think you
shoot
need
the
a 30
90s.
Something.
Okay, but if I could shoot in the 90s consistently, could I play in it?
100%.
All right, that's my goal. End of the summer is to break 100. So
and then next year.
Maybe next summer I can be in the 90s.
Eyes on the prize.
Yeah,
go win that thing.
Yeah, baby.
All right, well, moving on here. We're at 50-ish minutes, so we're gonna hop into the segments. Chris, you haven't been on the show in a while. By the way, guys, Chris was on an episode way back. So you guys should go listen to that one. Does anyone know what number it was?
Dude,
it was probably about a year ago from now.
It was
so
pretty much
it was in
a year ago, I
April.
think.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
because
no
it
way
was
it was
right after
April.
April Fool's because of the prank with your
Oh.
I think it was probably right
Could've
as
been
I got back
May.
for the summer. So it was probably in May.
Oh,
Mid-May.
Yeah, it was in May. So you guys can go check that out. But Chris, we have some new segments. So we have fan questions, and then we have a segment called Why'd You Google That? And how Why'd You Google That works is Kyle and I go on Google, and you know how it autofills?
Yeah.
So we type in why did, and then we basically try and find the most interesting search result we can find, and then teach each other about what it means or what it's all about.
And then read into it.
Yeah.
pretty much.
So
I have one if you want me to start.
okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is inspired from John's last Google search. John, I think last time you said can deaf, and then something happened, can deaf people read?
Yeah.
Which was crazy to even think about. Okay, but I searched can blind people, and the first thing that popped up was use echolocation.
Oh, I've heard about this.
And dude, they can.
What?
If you're
Yeah.
blind,
How?
your whole, just they clicking. They do clicking, tongue clicking, or just talking, or tapping their cane somewhere. They can tell that there is something in the vicinity based on the feel or the pitch of the
Dude.
the cane.
Okay, so there was this story back when we were probably in middle school, because I remember it was all over the news, and my dad was freaking out one day because he thought it was wild. There was this little girl that was blind, and she could ride her bike around the neighborhood.
This dude
This
dude can ride a bike.
Yeah. But it was
He's blind.
It was this girl, and she clicks, and somehow she literally is using echolocation where she can tell where bumps and obstacles are based on I don't know, the vibrations of the clicks and how things reflect off of objects. Dude,
That's magic.
It's like
to
what
me.
bats do, right?
well, in the ocean, dolphins and shit.
Well, that's sonar. That's how they communicate.
But that's don't they also use echolocation?
Actually, sonar might be how you locate things in the ocean from a boat.
I don't know.
This is where us being dumb comes in. But yeah, blind people can do that. That's what bats do. I know they're blind.
Wait, what did you originally? Oh, it was
Can blind people use echolocation?
Yeah, man.
Yes,
It's actually pretty wild how much blind people can do when you actually sit back and think about they can't see anything, and they're because like you'll see blind people doing certain activities.
Yeah, blind people go to the gym.
Yeah, and then they play piano and they're amazing at it, and they like do all these different things. It's like, dude, just they're doing that without seeing a single thing. It is crazy to me. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I just forget how wild that is, but
Shut up, blind people.
Well, you would probably suck at everything if you lost your sight right now.
Yeah.
But if you haven't had your sight your entire life,
yeah, it's
I mean,
just
you'd
kind of the
probably just
norm.
learn
If
stuff.
John just turned blind right now,
Turned blind.
just became blind, can't edit anymore.
All right, for my segment of Why'd You Google That, I typed in does the,
That's broad.
and it's really weird that one of the top things was does the dog die? Now, I was just intrigued because I'm like, every dog dies at
But
some
it's
point.
the dog.
Yeah, they were talking about the dog.
Specific dog.
Is it a movie?
So it turns out
Clifford?
there's this website called Does the Dog Die? And
Oh no.
what?
Is it just giving me videos of like cars driving towards dogs and they
no.
like just get out of the way or like just don't?
Dude,
Okay,
no.
that's like where my
I bet.
dark mind
I'm
went.
guessing it's going to be something like if you feed it chocolate, like there's going to be
Oh,
a
yeah,
bunch
like,
of
it
different
tells you what
scenarios.
to not do.
Yeah.
Those are both be good
Mine's
websites.
way darker.
Yeah, that would probably not be legal.
Does
But
the dog die? It's a video of getting run over by a car. No.
oh, it's
Dog
like,
lived.
It's like
All
that.
the puppies inside of it died.
It's like llama or goat. Remember
Llama
that
or
game?
duck.
Oh,
Llama or duck.
Dude, do you remember how good I was at
yeah,
that game?
if anyone knows llama or duck, Chris was like top 10 in the world at one
Dude,
point.
Chris was the best out of anyone's skill for a certain iPhone game. Chris was the highest on that particular
Yeah.
game I've ever seen.
What were you ranked?
At one point, I think I was like 18th in the world.
Dude,
wow.
that's insane.
My high score.
And if you
llama or
guys,
duck was a popular game.
it was only popular for like half a year, but if you guys
Not
were like
even.
are the same age as us, or if you've never played it, basically it was like this app where basically you just hit go and then a picture of a llama or a picture of a duck would pop on the screen, and you just had to either hit if it was a llama or duck, but you had to do it really quickly, right?
Yeah, you had like half a second. I remember doing it at lunch, sophomore year, and I just went off. And I was going for like 5 minutes. It was probably like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I remember like our table and then the other guy's table were like all crowded around me as I'm just pushing the button.
And
one
we're all
by
yelling
one.
like,
like,
duck,
oh.
llama, duck.
Everybody's yelling at me and I'm not phased. Nope.
Did you get into like a flow state where you don't even think about if it's a llama or a duck? Your brain just knows.
Yeah, honestly, I played so much of that game. I would do it pretty much every car ride, and I'm not going to act like I was super talented. I logged like a bad amount of hours into that.
10,000 hours.
And so I could look at it, and I had the pictures so memorized because sometimes they'd have llamas dressed up like ducks.
Oh,
And
they try
vice
and trick
versa.
you.
And it didn't matter. I wouldn't even have to think or like recite it as I go. Like the thumb was just going in the right spot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, well, that's when you know you got something that you're truly talented at, is when you don't have to think about it. You can just do it.
Yeah, that's when I knew that I had a gift.
So Chris's gifts are golf and
thumbs.
llama or duck.
That's right.
Yeah, so Does the Dog Die is a website where it says crowdsourced emotional spoilers for movies, TVs, books, and more. So basically, it's a website that tells you if a certain movie, if the dog is going to die or not. So if you want to mentally prepare yourself beforehand, or if like you're going to watch a new movie and you're going to be like, hey, in Along Came Polly, does the ferret die? Because it's like, I think it's all pets. So you can just type in a movie, and I think it tells you beforehand if the animal dies.
That's what's like I Am Legend, where there's like a really emotional
Yeah,
like, dog.
that was
dying
actually
scene.
sad.
I think I almost cried
Marley
in
and
that.
Me.
Oh, I haven't seen Marley and Me, but I've heard that's
Yeah.
bad.
I've never watched Marley and Me because I've heard it's so sad when the
I
dog
know.
dies.
Yeah.
I'd rather see
Did
a
you
person
cry?
die.
I watched it when I was pretty little. I don't know if I cried or not.
Okay.
I don't really cry at movies.
Have you
Have
ever
you
cried
ever-
in a movie?
One time I saw a movie with my friends and they claimed that I cried, but my definition of crying is when a tear sheds from your eye.
Oh.
I was tearing up, but tearing up and crying are two different things.
Oh, so
Interesting.
Not a tear was shed.
you had
Probably wiped them away quickly before they fell down.
No, I was just eyes wide open.
You know when you're like on the verge of them pouring out, but if you just like kind of blink the right way, you can hold them in there. Yeah.
Gentle blinks.
Keeps it gentle.
Gotta be gentle.
So yeah, I don't really know much else about this website, but if you guys ever want to know a spoiler beforehand, go to doesthedogdie.com.
Okay.
All right. Hopping into fan questions here. This is my favorite segment we have. Kyle, how about what we'll do? You'll pick some from today, some newer ones, and
Okay.
I'll pick some from the like older ones that we haven't got to yet.
All right.
And Chris, on these questions, we'll all kind of answer
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Let me just pull up the older ones real quick. I got my first one.
Okay.
All right, my first question is from our buddy Kevin. His at is Scottish Heart 37. He says, if you put one lasagna on top of another lasagna, is it two lasagnas or just one big lasagna?
Double decker. But there's like multiple layers to begin with. I think it's just a big lasagna because lasagna is layers to begin with. So I
But
think
if
you're
you were
just
to take a
adding-
picca and put it on top of a pizza, that's two separate pizzas.
Yeah,
that's
but if
just
you
not
put a
double
cake on
decker.
top of a cake, that's one cake.
Is it? Yeah, because like a yeah.
A wedding cake?
Correct. What he said.
All right. So
I
it
think
just
it's a big-
depends on the food.
I think it's a big lasagna. Yeah.
All right,
Some
yeah.
things like you can't like if you did like a sandwich and then another sandwich, it's like there's double bread there, so I feel like it might be separate sandwich.
Big Mac doesn't think so.
Fuck. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's your first question, Kyle?
This
All right.
one comes from at Steries.
All right. Cool.
Why are tennis balls fuzzy?
That's so stupid.
Why are they fuzzy?
I don't know. I'm sure you need them to be fuzzy for the sport. Why are basketballs leathery?
I just think it's funny that I picked that one because I edited it out, but I was looking for a long time for a question, and that was the question that I settled on.
Yeah, we waited for like 5 minutes, and then Kyle says that.
So, what do we think? What's the reason? Drift?
I would assume they connect with the racket better.
That's probably what I would think too.
The fuzziness?
Well, because if you have like a lacrosse ball material, it's going to just kind of smack it like you're playing pickleball, you know?
I think it's so there's a little bit of drift in there, like a badminton, like a shuttlecock. It slows it down.
I'm going to ask my friend this question.
Your
Why?
tennis player friend.
Player?
Yeah.
Yeah, does she know?
I mean, do we want to look it up? Will that
Call
make us feel better?
Yeah, you can look it up.
I'll look it up.
I'm just going to text her. Oh, the Mariners won.
Why
serious?
are
No.
why are tennis balls fuzzy? Maybe it's because they did it for dogs originally, and then tennis just happened to follow.
Could be, but why would you want a fuzzy ball for
All
a
right,
dog?
all right. Here, listen up, y'all. Originally, tennis balls were stitched with flannel to keep them from going too fast. But eventually, this was replaced with the felt nylon we use today. The felt nylon or fuzz is a drag force on the ball. The air goes through the fuzz. The ball slows down, keeping it from going crazy fast.
Interesting.
There you go.
That's
Well,
the
we
real
weren't
answer.
even close.
So I was right. Drag.
Okay.
I was
Would
right.
you? This is from Joe Bob 15.
Let's go, Joe Bob.
Would you rather only be able to own a clown car? It has infinite space.
What's a clown car?
Yeah, what is a clown car?
It's like that tiny car, and then like a bunch of them fit inside.
Oh no. Okay. So they said, just hear me out. Only be able to own a clown car. It has infinite space, but there's always 3 clowns in it. So it's just a van. Let's just say it's a van
With always 3
that
clowns.
transports clowns to locations.
All right.
But it's infinite space, so it's huge.
Oh, so
But there's always 3 clowns in
No.
there.
but technically I'm never near the clowns.
Why would I want a car that big?
Well, no, I
It's
think
like
it's
it's
like
like a spell. It's like
Well,
Harry Potter.
I know.
Yeah.
It looks like a normal car,
Yeah.
but it's massive.
yeah.
There's still clowns in
But
there.
you can the
No
infinite
chance.
space though.
But you can't tie the clowns down. What if they want to get near you?
I can outrun a clown.
You're gonna outrun in the back of your
Oh,
van.
so is it an automatic driving car?
There's a lot of questions. On this.
Yeah.
This is a multiple
Wait,
layered
wait,
question.
wait. That's only
All right, what's the
Because if
second?
it is, I mean,
that's only the first
I'm
part.
going to like the golf course that's in my car.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Or you could only own a limousine, or you could own only a limousine, but you're the only one who could ever set foot in it.
Oh, the fuck.
Nice voice.
Yeah, I'd still take it.
So it's a limo, but no one can ever get in it other than you.
Where would you park it?
It could be one of those shorter limos.
I don't know. I didn't think of that.
I think I'm going with the clown car because infinite space, dude. I can have like a play basketball in there.
There's a lot of
Bring all the
possibilities.
homies inside.
Well, also, are they killer clowns?
No, they could just be your average. But think
Okay,
about
I
so
could
they're
beat up a clown if needed.
the average run-of-the-mill clown is pretty weird, though. Like, there's not a whole lot of normal clowns.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like if you became a clown, you're a little...
that's
I mean,
true.
they could be nice guys.
Yeah, they could be homies, too.
I mean, yeah, that's true. They could be my boys.
Yeah.
Could
It
be
could-
you guys.
it could be your future
You could
wife
You
in
could
there.
be you two, and then like
Of
Jordan.
all the people to become a clown in our friend group, who would it be?
it would be John.
Yeah.
It would
What?
It would
Yeah,
be
that's
John.
like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to argue with that.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, what's next?
All right, one more. Ooh, this one's from one of our biggest fans at Copper the Duchy.
Yo, Copper, we love you.
Okay, who is better at video games? This is a much more simple question. The answer is John.
The answer is me. And
I think at sports games I'm better.
Sure. But I think if I were to play more sports games, I could be better. I just don't play them.
Yeah. But
I
in
think
terms
I
of,
just have like a natural talent that Kyle doesn't have.
yeah.
What happens if you play 2K?
I think last time
I mean, 2K is always pretty close.
yeah, 2K's
but
pretty close.
MLB games, he'd destroy me. Madden, he usually destroys me.
Like any GameCube. Okay, if we're talking like Mario games, I win all of those.
I
Mario Kart.
could beat you guys in those.
That's
The only-
Anything else, I will lose.
Chris could beat us in like GameCube games?
Yeah, I logged hours on
and
GameCube.
like phone games and like those Jackbox games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chris is
Just
the
like
best
weird mini games,
Yeah.
cornhole.
at- yeah.
yeah. But yeah, any like shooter games, John's better. Like
I
COD,
would say,
Fortnite.
yeah, Kyle's better at any older game, and
That's-
I'm better at most newer games.
Yeah.
And I think that's just kind of, I think you're good at what you grew up playing a lot.
And I played a lot of GameCube and Wii.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Wii bowling, I was legit.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And like, not that I don't think you can get better at COD because you've already gotten
Yeah.
better, but I think it's one of those things where like,
My ceiling's capped.
yeah, like I think Willig and I are the best at COD because that's what we played that so much in middle school, whereas most of our other friends didn't. But like, I'll never be able to get as good at you at like Smash or like Mario Kart or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Facts.
Okay, well that's gonna be it for fan questions this week, guys. Be sure to ask us more. We have like, if we
have a
haven't answered
ton.
your question yet, it's because we have like 30 to 40 more questions. So we'll
I'm
get
sorry
to them.
that I ended up on, with all the questions, I ended up on why are tennis balls fuzzy, but
Yeah, I mean.
I panicked.
But there you go, guys. Thank you all so much for listening. Chris, thanks for coming on. Did you have fun?
I had a blast.
I love to hear it,
That's
guys.
good.
Guys, do you not like when I clap like that?
No, I was just,
Oh, okay.
I wanted to be like you.
Got.
Sorry,
What are you doing?
Sorry.
Okay. Guys, thank you all so much for listening. There's new episodes of our show every single Monday and Thursday. But if you're new around here, because I know a lot of you guys are,
Welcome.
welcome, but please leave a review on the Apple Podcast app for our show. It'll take you like 20 seconds. You just search Peak to Middle School on the Apple Podcast app. If you have an iPhone, go to the bottom, rate us 5 stars, and write something nice. It means a lot to us, and it won't take you very long, and it helps the show grow. So with that being said, Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at Kyle Stafford 36. Follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, our biggest platform.
Yeah, we're at like 11,000 followers now, which is kind of weird.
So that's all
yeah,
I got.
Chris, where can the people follow you?
On Instagram, you can follow me at Chris_Mogg, MOGG24. And then on every other platform, it's MogDog24, DAWG.
Yeah, baby.
Mogdog24.
Mogdog24.
And then Gmail, Mogdog24 at Gmail.
Is
you wanna
Is that
email me.
actually it?
Yeah.
Someone
God.
might email you, dude.
Someone's going to email
Really?
you.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope so.
All right, you guys can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and Byte. I thought I had at Narwhal on Byte, but I don't, so that's depressing. But guys, we have a Patreon too at patreon.com/PimsPod. Patreon.com/PimsPodcast. We got a new patron today. I forget Dylan, I think is his name.
It was Dylan or like Corey or something.
Dylan or Corey, one of those.
We
So
find
shout
out.
out to you. You guys get extra content. You get deleted scenes and bloopers videos every month. Get access to our Discord and
Corey.
and you get pictures of Kyle's feet. So
He chose $15. That's what he was going for.
yeah, so he wanted the feet pictures.
You got the feet.
But anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all so much. Have a great day. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.